So we are history, mostly ancient discussions, but we have a second meetup group that we allow for everybody to access everything that we do in terms of our Zoom content, because we have some in-person content as well. But for our Zoom content, we have New York Museum Food Travel Lovers. And if you like what you see tonight and you want to see additional presentations that we put on, that's where you can find us. You can also subscribe to our YouTube. As I will explain, everything that we do is recorded. That's including all of our past episodes, spanning all the way back to March of 2021. So if you want to go back and see that library, that's fantastic. You can go to that website. If it happens that you wish to donate because you feel like this is quality entertainment, or possibly valid historical information, one of those two, then the PayPal is down in the chat. Maintaining a premium YouTube account, Zoom account, and Meetup account do cost money, and so we appreciate anything that you can give us if you find these services to be helpful or insightful or interesting. In terms of what we have a number of ongoing series. I do the Middle Eastern Islamic History series, which today is the 49th episode. We started this series back in July of 2021, and those are typically Thursday at 7 p.m. I do it every week, and next week should either be the culmination of this episode, if we don't capture everything today, or it should be the Turkish Republic. So the formation by Ataturk of on the remains of the Ottoman Empire, the country we now call the Republic of Turkey. We also have, typically on Saturdays, a discussion of Greco-Roman civilization. Right now, we're spending more time on Rome. We have two philosophy groups that meet with Jason. We have on Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern time, and on Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern time, we have Asian philosophy and Greco-Roman philosophy, respectively. Aaron and I do a series on European Union security, which is sort of the modern foreign policy situation of the European Union. And we do that once a month. There's a Powerful Women series where we discuss historical women throughout time. We have an upcoming episode on Wu Zetian, who was the first Chinese empress. We've had previous episodes on, for example, Catherine the Great of Russia, and that's presented by Jane. We have Arms and Armor, Dead Languages, Yugoslavian History and Culture, and we also have a number of short-run series, such as our Russo-Ukrainian War series, where we cover both the history in terms of recent developments, as well as trying to explain the historical antecedents of the Russo-Ukrainian War, which started in February of this past year. We are planning to have an upcoming episode of that in the beginning of October. There's the Islam 101 series, where we will have our final entry into that series on the 4th of September. And previously, in conjunction with Rob Kellerman's groups, I did a Crusade series, and we have a Historic Ancient Greek series. And you can also see that we did some older series, things like Jewish history, the history of wine, the history of sports, several battles in World War II. We covered a lot of different things. And there are so many different members in our group who specialize in all these different areas in terms of their lay interest. And so they give these kinds of presentations in their own style, in their own way. And you can sort of imagine us like a CNN of history presentations. All of us have our different styles, but we all try to endeavor to be in the same educational programming setup.